on Social Security, I think what the Dems really want is they just want to get rid of the cap max, and then,
Yeah.
okay, that'll solve everything. And then you try to point out, well, like, that's going to be a six-figure tax increase on people like me, and they don't care, right? That's uh, I remember so I helped um, Bobby Schilling run for Congress in 2010, and he was running against an incumbent in a very Democratic seat, and his incumbent was all for you know going back to the top tax rates of the Clinton years, and a 10% surtax on people over $500,000, and getting rid of the cap max Social Security tax, and you just add this up, and that's a 64% marginal income tax rate on,
Wow.
and that's not even taking account state and local taxes, and so he confronted him on a debate stage with this, and the guy said, "Yeah, I think that's about right. People who make over 400,000 should give most of what they make back to the government." And like, yeah, I don't know.
Wow.
And so the people at the Council of Economic Advisors, I just met with a few the other day. They one of the things they do, anyone who's at the front lines of government, you're working on kind of the day-to-day crises, but they try to carve some time to kind of plan out for exigencies. And so what every Council of Economic Advisors has to do is they have to kind of make these memos for future anticipated emergencies, right? What happens if we have an Americathon moment and no one wants to buy our long-term bonds anymore? Uh, but for your audience, so in Americathon, one person accumulates all the debt of the United States and gives the United States government 30 days to pay it, or he will
Yeah.
take possession of the United States, and we pay it off via telethon that John Ritter hosts.
Yes.
It's a fantastic movie. It's not available online yet, but you can buy a VHS of it for $100. The answer is that these guys come up with. They came up with it in 2007 and 2018, and probably now is you just have to impose a VAT and
Yeah.
get rid of the cap max on Social Security taxes, right? That's the thing. You can just kind of push a button and the money comes flowing in. So it to some degree, the Democrats are fine with running big budget deficit, because ultimately they'll get what they want, which is a lot more